So, word on the street is that the Carters are in full-on panic mode. Why, you ask? Well, it seems the feds might be closing in and they're allegedly doing everything they can to avoid those federal charges. We're talking desperate times, people. Now, remember when we thought it was wild that they reportedly threatened Piers Morgan into silence? Well, hold on to your wigs, because that was just the tip of the iceberg. Rumor has it they're now going after industry heads and even fans to keep them quiet. I mean, talk about damage control. Let's rewind a bit and spill the tea on what started this whole mess. It all kicked off when Jaguar Wright went on Piers Morgan's show and dropped some bombshells about the Carters. She claimed Jay-Z was behind the takedown of R. Kelly and even suggested Beyonce had something to do with Aaliyah's death. I know, right? It's like a plot straight out of a crime thriller.
Well, because the Me Too movement was a ruse. It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
But wait, there's more. Jaguar also had something to say about Aaliyah's death, claiming that Beyonce allegedly unalived her because she was salty about Jay-Z's obsession with Aaliyah. I know, right? It's like a plot twist from a Hollywood thriller.
3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Piers.
Now, you'd think the Carters would go after Jaguar Wright for spilling this tea, right? But nope, they set their sights on Piers Morgan instead. They slapped him with a cease and desist faster than you can say lemonade. And guess what? It worked. Piers retracted the statement and even deleted the segment featuring Jaguar.
Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored, but like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too, and we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But here's where it gets even juicier. Jaguar Wright came back swinging, revealing that Piers knew exactly what she was going to say before the show. Apparently, he even vetted her claims independently.
Piers Morgan's producers called him directly. And we talked about it briefly, and I said, we have to do it. We have to. Because the one thing I know about Piers Morgan is he is smart prey. And not only is he smart prey, he is a great conductor of information. He also vets things viciously. And I want to thank you for that. Because if my word is good enough to make it through Piers Morgan's firewall of please don't sue me, then I guess he just vetted me for every ounce of real life content on this blue couch. We thank you for that.
Now let's talk about why the Carters might be sweating bullets. It all comes down to their connection with Diddy. Ever since the surviving Diddy scandal broke, Bey and Jay have been under the microscope. To be fair, there's no hard evidence linking them to Diddy's alleged shady business. But you know how the rumor mill works. People are convinced they not only knew what was going on, but might have even helped cover it up. And as if that wasn't enough drama, there's also talk of potential RICO charges. For those who need a quick law and order refresh, RICO charges are all about conspiracy to commit crimes. It's not just about one person. It's about a whole network of people involved in criminal activities. Remember the Young Thug YSLRICO trial? That involved 28 people, so if Diddy goes down, who knows how many others might get caught in the net. And with Beyonce and Jay-Z being so close to Diddy, people are naturally side-eyeing them. The plot thickens even more with lawyer Ariel Mitchell's revelation about a certain female celebrity's tape from Diddy's alleged freak-offs being passed around. Of course, the internet immediately started speculating it could be Queen Bey herself.
Also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute, say that again. Say that again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
the shopping thing is
yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catching,
correct.
Wow, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No,
the
I
tape.
can't explain who the person was, but Mr.
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? Really? And you've seen it?
I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
So
you can verify
that it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video, and I can tell the video was picture.
Oh my, all right. So we know that he videotaped a lot of activities at his home, Diddy. And it sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
Yes, this was actually in his Atlanta home, at a home he had in Atlanta at one point. And it does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video, so it's, to me, doesn't seem like that person knows they're being videotaped. It doesn't seem like they're active participant in the videotaping, like they're being surreptitiously recorded it.
Now it seems like the Carters have had enough of all this chatter. They're not just going after big names like Piers Morgan anymore. They're reportedly targeting fans and content creators too. Multiple people have reported getting threatening emails from the Carters' legal team, demanding they take down videos and offer public apologies.
To formally apologize to Beyonce. So I got an email earlier from someone saying they're on Beyonce's team and they're not too happy about this video I did on Beyonce. Now that video had to do with the whole thanking Beyonce during award show stuff. And I want to apologize directly to Beyonce for that video. So Beyonce, Queen, or whatever you want to be called, Your Majesty, you are an icon. I thank you. I thank you as much as I possibly. I am very thankful for you and to you to cover all my bases. Please, highest Queen, forgive me of my trespasses. I love you and I don't think you did anything wrong. Please humbly accept the apologies of both me and my family. You are the most influential person of any generation in history, and I hope that you accept my deepest, sincerest apologies.
So y'all, this is awkward as So I checked my email today, and I happened to get a message from someone who represents Jay-Z and Beyonce. It said, on behalf of Jay-Z and Beyonce. So I'm like, what the This can't be real. I opened it, y'all. So somehow the video I made on Jay-Z and Beyonce got back to them somehow, or someone around their circle, and they did not like what I said. Y'all, I'm just a regular person, so this is crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie. I never thought me making a video would have Jay-Z and Beyonce coming for me. This wild as So I would just like to give my utmost apology to Jay-Z, Beyonce, Blue Ivy, the twins, anybody that was offended on her team about the video I made. I read the whole email, and what's understood don't need to be explained. I know y'all had the money, y'all had the power. Like I just said, I'm a regular dude, bruh. I would just like to say it again. I humbly apologize. I did not mean to cause any harm to you, Miss Queen Beyonce. Like, I don't want no problems. I don't want no beef. I did not know my video would make me get an email. And yeah, like I said, I apologize. I don't want no smoke. Y'all got it. I'm not trying to wake up with my phone hacked or me mysteriously disappearing from the internet. So y'all, hey.
But here's the gag. This aggressive approach might be backfiring big time. Instead of quieting the rumors, it's making people talk even more. Everyone's wondering what the Carters are trying to hide. It's giving very much where there's smoke, there's fire vibes. Fans are not holding back in the comments section either. One said, "You can't control the world for speaking on your name. The truth will always come out." Another chimed in, "People act like Beyonce and Jay-Z can do no wrong. They're both sneaky." Ouch! The general consensus seems to be that money can't buy everything, and what's in the dark will eventually come to light. People are noticing that all these apologies seem to be coming from a place of fear rather than respect. And let me tell you, that's raising more eyebrows than a Botox convention. So what's the takeaway from all this drama? Well, it looks like the Carters might be playing a dangerous game. Trying to silence people in the age of social media is like trying to put toothpaste back in the tube. Messy and pretty much impossible. But here's the million-dollar question. What could be in those messages and emails that has everyone so scared? Are the feds really closing in? And if so, what might they find? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. It's got more layers than Beyonce's vacation wardrobe, and I have a feeling we've only scratched the surface. So what do you think, besties? Are Beyonce and Jay-Z just protecting their reputation? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, we're just here to spill the tea, not to judge. But keep your eyes peeled because something tells me this saga is about to get even messier. Until next time, stay fabulous and stay tuned for more piping hot celebrity tea. You are watching Hot Gossip. Goodbye. Hot Gossip.